What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with JW Kriewall.
Hey, guys.
We are here at Full Grip Games. Make sure to check out fullgripgames.com for Sword and Shield singles, which we have on the website now. Yo, what's up?
And on my shirt right now.
And this shirt. Yo, beautiful shirt, JW. Also, make sure to check out fullgripcodes.com for instant PTCGO code delivery. We've got Sword and Shield codes up on the site now. We are going to be showcasing a pretty high-profile matchup in the upcoming Sword and Shield formats. We have got Mewtwo and Mew featuring the Welder engine against, what do you got for us, JW?
I have a Zacian ADP deck with a surprise Zapdos.
Zapdos.
Yes.
Now, on the stream so far, make sure to check out twitch.tv/TrickyJim if you have not already. If you're watching here on stream, then you already know what it is because you're here. But if you're on YouTube, make sure to check out the stream. On stream so far, Zapdos actually has won a game.
It has won a game against a Malamar deck. So what I was able to do in the late game was catch her up, one of your Malamars, and then I really just didn't have any energy on the board because you had knocked out my Zacian, and so I just took the last knockout with 110 from a Zapdos.
Now, the inspiration that I had for the Zapdos was the fact that I have actually, I have won against Pikarom multiple times with the Zacian ADP deck using Dedenne Static Shock for 80 damage on a Jirachi after Ultra Creation GX when there's a Thunder Mountain Prism Star in play. So I was like, that amazing. One energy attacker is busted, right? Yeah. And like multiple games ended that way with the one energy attack for just a Jirachi amount of damage. And I was like, okay, well, you know, surely this seems good. But Dedenne, you can't rely on your opponent just playing you the Thunder Mountain. Eventually, like I will learn, you know, we will learn to never do that. Right? To never, you know, never let that happen. Yeah, so, like, I think you could just force the situation with your own Zapdos and enough Aurora Energy to be able to attack with it. And that is that's the hope. Anyways, would you like heads or tails?
I will take heads, please.
I think both these decks love going first. You know, Mewtwo, even though Mewtwo can get the turn one Welder, really loves a nice 4 energy attack. There's just a lot of targets that you can hit with 4.
This deck feels good.
Yes, it does.
Feels very good. Very consistent, very strong.
I feel the same way about Mewtwo.
Like it a lot.
All right, good luck and also have fun.
You as well.
Yes.
Go ahead, start there with the Arceus Dialga Palkia. Quick ball. Now we do have another energy in the hand, so we'll attach that to the active. And I'm going to draw 3, and that just like immediately is like the best turn I could have had this current format.
It really is. It really is. I mean, the Zacian turns your no supporter turn 1s into like just being totally fine.
Yeah.
This deck loves to go first. No questions asked.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
So we'll go there. I think this feels fine to commit right now.
Yep.
I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. And then we'll go ahead and draw 3.
Sure.
And, be good.
I will draw for turn, and I know that I'm not doing anything explosive turn 1. I could Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. I could use Charizard GXs.
But really, all you're trying to do is get 1 energy down.
Yep.
That is, and try to set up a Welder for 2.
So I'm going to Acrobike. And let's see what we got here. I think even just like softening this ADP up, if I could hit it with a Turbo Strike, would be pretty good.
Sure. Or an Outrage.
So I think that take that, and I will Quick Ball. And unfortunately, I cannot get the Solgaleo off the Quick Ball. I really wish that you could. But even Outrage, I think you're right, is probably like the next best thing if I do have the Reshiram and Charizard available to me. Oh, I think even better is the Blacephalon. Yeah, let's go get that.
That's true. Oh, the Bursting Burn.
The Bursting
now that
Burn.
would be saucy.
Yes, the Bursting Burn. So I think we are going to get the Bursting Burn Fellow. We've got Blacephalon GX.
Absolutely.
And now, in this matchup, from your experience, did you like putting this thing into play or just into discard pile, you think?
It
in play
honestly doesn't matter because when you attack with it, like there's kind of a thought maybe you could go like 3 prizer, 2 prizer, 3 prizer.
Yeah.
But in actual play, it doesn't really happen
like that, huh?
that well. So.
All right, so I'm gonna Welder my 1 fire onto the active. Draw 3 cards.
Interesting. So do you have another Dedenne in hand? You discarded 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No, I'm just really bad.
I was just
no, I'm just like
just making sure.
Irredeemably horrible in this game. is all. Yeah. So
That's
at this
what I
point,
thought.
how many cards are in your hand?
I have 6.
Ah, well. Yeah.
I didn't play a supporter, if that's what you're wondering.
All right, we're gonna data change that whole hand away and see 60 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll just take a little peeksy pie over there. Take a look. All right, so you have 3 attackers in the 4 technically.
All right, and we are
no energy.
Not a single attachment. That's horrible. That's so bad.
That is horrible.
All right, we're gonna go Blacephalon GX's Bursting Burn to at least try to make this a little bit more difficult on you.
I agree. So I do get heads, so the burn goes away. Now, yikes. So I draw for turn. Okay. All right. So I think that is step 1. I do think I want a double switch. I think that's correct.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I don't know. I only have the 1 switch.
Okay. Yeah, you hate to just flip on the Ultra Creation GX.
I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to avoid that if I at all possible costs. So I think I'll switch into this Zacian. And then we'll go with a research.
Yeah.
And just discard everything else.
Let it ride.
4, 5, and 6, and 1 more is 7. We'll Metal Saucer. We didn't get the other switch.
But you got a Dedenne.
We do.
You could dig.
How many cards in your hand?
I have 6.
Okay. I think I'll just discard the stamp.
Oh, sure.
Didn't look through my deck there. Again, still getting used to the Aurora Energy.
Yeah, I am.
It's very funny. With Quick Ball in the deck, it's just like
Did you shuffle?
I don't need to.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to.
I thought you searched the deck. No.
I did not. I did not.
Okay.
I didn't look at the deck at all. 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got to switch. Oh yeah, we're in there.
And then we'll
try. I think 4 switch is so good. Just about every deck, that plays 4 switch. I mean, I love it. It's such a choke card. It's such a key plays ride on whether or not you hit the switch.
Yes,
in
absolutely.
Zacian decks and in Pikarom.
And you have things like Absol.
Yeah,
that are seeing more play, I guess.
Absolutely.
Or consistent play.
Yep. Now JW. Yeah, bro. I just I've got like 2 Welders in my hand and a Dedenne. How do I not just lose?
You need the stadium. So this is what we were talking about a little bit last night, is maybe the Marshadow gets played as another Giant Hearth, because you just always want to have the stadium. There are other things you can do. So like you can play a Mewtwo in here to put the Welders back on top of the deck.
Sure.
Or the Welder
we don't even have
top
Palkia in here, do we?
No.
Woo-wee!
So there are a couple of scary times. But then Solgaleo.
Okay.
If you can get the Solgaleo in the discard with Fire Energy, then you're chilling as well.
Data change. What could possibly go wrong? All right. For 6. Sure. And then I've got the Giant Hearth. I can play the Giant Hearth and get rid of Phione.
But you don't have the Solgaleo. That's massive.
No, I don't have Solgaleo.
That's massive.
I'm not doing anything really. I mean, I might not even have, a Welder. I mean, like I just discarded 2, and
You did. Well, that stinks, Andrew.
I think that this is probably just some very bad beats that we have got here. No Jirachis or anything either. I mean, there was no chance I couldn't even go for an alternative way to get this thing going. So at this point, I've got 2 energy. I mean, like I'm just literally looking at like another Bursting Burn. That's like all we have going for us. Nothing else. Really bad beats here from the Mewtwo side. And I guess like things like this do happen, but yikes. I do think we probably need some Welder recovery in this deck. There's got to be.
Probably. I mean, it's gone all over the place.
For sure.
From Palpad, Mewtwo, no Welder recovery. I mean, there's a whole
Sometimes you're just playing the go hard list.
You're right.
Which is what this kind of had. At first, you had 2 Turbo Strikes in the deck, and the idea was to get Turbo Strike, Solgaleo into the discard pile, and just rely on that to recover your energy.
Right. But my hand, gonna be honest, isn't all that great either. So what I can do here is maybe Quick Ball for like Marshadow. I don't have a Dedenne left, and the deck played the Dedenne. So we can go here with the Marshadow.
Okay.
And I have to decide if I want to attach to the active and go for an ultimate ray here.
That'd be
but
so
I think
saucy.
that's incorrect. I think that's incorrect.
I've got so much nothing going on. It's absurd.
Yes, but I don't want to put any additional damage on my side of the field. I flipped through the burn. I know that I can one-shot with the Zacian, so I feel like the correct play is to probably just attach here. Sure. I use the Marshadow to discard the giant heart. No, that stays.
Oh, okay.
From the bursting.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I'm confused though. And then I'll Intrepid Sword with.
Did you ever heal off your burn?
Zacian. Yeah, I did. I flipped.
Okay, cool.
I flipped 4.
Cool.
So I'll draw 3.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, and we're just done.
Yep. And I think like, wow. Okay, this is actually. But I've got no energy to accelerate, and I'd have to attach the Aurora Energy to discard my Solgaleo, which is just such a bummer. But kind of have to do that. Discard the Solgaleo.
That's fine.
But I got no energy at this point.
Oh, I see.
So it's like, well,
kind of not fine.
Not great. So I think I will just hit you for 120.
Okay.
But that is all we have. Yes.
Draw for turn. Okay. So, I'll quick ball. Discard a Jirachi. Look through the deck.
You know, I think a giant portion of our audience is not going to know that you're kidding when you say Jirachi, JW. I think there's a large portion that just thinks that you don't know how to pronounce it.
Have you ever seen the anime?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
do they call it Jirachi in the anime?
Yeah, of course.
No, they don't. I've never seen it, but thank you so much, Creamy1984, for that Twitch Prime sub.
Very good. So I'll Aurora Energy, discard a metal.
Sure.
And then we'll Cynthia. So,
yeah, I just randomly jammed a 1 of Cynthia into that deck.
I mean, it's
I don't
fine.
know. Draws cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't have a 4th Marnie and just wanted to try it.
Sure.
So I think it's fine. Honestly, in this situation, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
You're not shuffling my hand in. My hand's dead. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a switch. Didn't get there, boys.
I think Cynthia can be good in some situations.
So there was, there's an argument to attach to the active so I can manually retreat. I wasn't expecting to draw into 2 metal saucers. That's, it's great. I love to see it, but we'll go there with the Shrine.
Sure.
Because at this point, it doesn't matter for me.
Can you take the knockout if you hard retreat?
Yeah.
I mean, do you have the energy here? You can saucer? Then do it.
But I can't attach. I already attached the Aurora.
Oh.
So I already attached for turn.
But you don't have any metals in the discard.
No, I do. I have everything. But I didn't. I attached to the bench like
you didn't anticipate drawing 2 metal saucers to be able to juice up your.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, because I was thinking if I draw, I thought it was more likely to draw either a switch or an escape board that I pop on the active and then be able to retreat, and then I only need 1 metal saucer and a switch. Instead, I drew 2 metal saucers, which makes the play to attach to the active better. But it just feels so bad to discard 3 energy to hard retreat, and then I drew 2 saucers when I only had I think 3 left in the deck, which you just can't. Can't predict. So we'll go ahead and play, I think, just 1 metal saucer. I have an energy in hand, so that feels fine. And then I have to just draw. This is kind of...
That is... So
very
you're not punishing me for being just like slow as molasses right now.
I am not.
Which...
but not by design. It was just how it worked. It wasn't... I don't think I made a wrong play necessarily. No. It was just... I drew the cards, the opposite things, right? So if I attach to the active and retreat...
slow starts.
Maybe I don't have the metal saucers. For sure. And after I played this.
At this point, like you're pretty much getting to a checkmate scenario for me because I think I can turbo strike for knockout here. 120 plus 120 plus like the 50 or so that's on there. Yep. So we can take that knockouts. Turbo strike, still no energy to accelerate, but I do take 3 prizes.
So I played the Shrine down. The Shrine actually knocks me out. I played the Shrine down because I was thinking, okay, if this is a blind game, then I want to get the damage on the Mewtwo before you play something like Chaotic Swell or something like that. Yep. So it does hurt me, but there are a lot of attackers that you could have used. Mega Lopunny is one. So you do get the 2 energy knockout, but I think it was correct. So we'll bring up Zacian, and then we'll go here. You got how many cards in hand?
I've got
just like way
7.
too many. Way too many. Oh, this takes 2 as well.
Yep.
I'll do another Metal Saucer.
At this point, with double dogs built up and all of my Pokemon having critical damage on them, this feels extremely unfavored at this point. I think in order to win, I just have to get off to an explosive start. Oh, I guess I could have Marshadowed your Shrine.
You could have. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Let's Marshadow the Shrine, put us all back 1. But I mean, it doesn't really make a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll play this other Shrine.
And
then I'll Marnie. I'll play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw
4,
5. Very good.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and Brave Blade for the knockout.
Sure.
And we'll take 4 prizes. And
Seems
everyone takes
busted.
an extra tick of damage.
For sure. Okay. So at this point, don't have a lot going on. Just gonna Acrobike grind here. I do have a Cherish Ball. I mean, so I could go for a Day change, I guess. Of which there is not one left in the deck. I think it's safe to say
you prized one?
that this deck is this match is over.
This match is over.
This is
Look
so
at
that is really horrible game for Mewtwo there. I mean, we got 1 Welder off for 1 energy.
That's kind of what we were finding yesterday, right? Is that it's good, and when it pops, it's really good, but it doesn't have that that stability where if it doesn't pop, then it can still do what it needs to do.
Well, I mean, like the Mewtwo lists were so, just kind of went so hard back in like the Knoxville format that they kind of slowed down with the tag engine. I think like now we're looking at potentially bringing them back up to speed with like more of a turbo engine. You know, we've got the Acrobikes. We've got like there's 4 Dedenne in this list. 4
Dedenne in the list. Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to just be kind of popping off and going. Going very fast. So that was the opposite of what we saw there in that last game. So we're gonna see if maybe we can do it a little bit more successfully here in game 2, and see if maybe that was just bad variance. Possibly.
And I think there are some. You mentioned having a way to recover Welders. That's I think a Mewtwo fits perfectly into that list. I think that's a very good inclusion that you could consider. The other thing that I was finding is just. There's a little less chaotic swell amongst the decks that you're playing, so perhaps the Marshadow just becomes a 4th Stadium, a 4th Giant Hearth, and
I think that's fair.
That seems pretty good as well, just to have more outs to that turn 1 Giant Hearth, because we're only playing 3 right now, which is very standard, but you often find that you're just not finding those early, so you get the Welders and you don't have the energy, or vice versa.
For sure. All right, I'll go first. Wow. I started a Jirachi.
Let's go! It feels so good. It feels so good. It feels so good.
I mean, my goodness. We got a Jirachi start. Please, man. I mean, that is wonderful. I mean, it really would have saved me this last game if I had just started a Jirachi, because then I could have... we could have maybe just dug for the stadium.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, good luck and also have fun.
You as well.
Draw. Now I'm going to Acrobike. And Dish the Fire and Acrobike. Yep.
Very good.
Dish the Solgaleo.
It's very nice.
It is. Exactly.
I think the thing that you want is just a Mewtwo with an energy.
I already have it.
And that's the bust.
That's the bust, for sure. So let's see here. I think we're probably just going to dig in. So let's Pokemon Catcher. I am trying to, at this point, bring up the ADP. We just want that thing to be in the active, and then I want to give myself the highest chance of being able to find a Welder Double Fire next turn. So we are going to go Fire down onto the Mewtwo.
Yep.
And Quick Ball.
Sure.
I think we just did Dedenne here.
Absolutely.
I don't have.
I mean, it depends on what's in your hand. But I think
like,
you just did
not a lot.
Yep.
So I think we're just going to Dedenne these things away. Let it ride. Make sure that Senor Charizard GX is in the deck. That's
good.
All right.
That's a good point. You can also get there with the Charizard tag team. Retry with Charizard.
Yeah,
if you get 6 energy.
I can't though. Not turn 2. Not like the old.
Oh
days.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to set myself up for a stronger, turn 2 here. So we're gonna data change those away and go for 6 new cards. And we've got Stellar Wish. I guess that doesn't go down. Yeah, be good, Andrew, just for once. Okay. 3.
Well, there is an argument. Like if you think you're gonna get Marnied.
No, I just should Stellar Wish first there.
You should Stellar Wish first.
Yeah, so like that's why I'm telling myself I'm not playing that either. I'm just showing that I am getting it. All right.
Very good.
Yes, Andrew, for one time.
Just a single time, Andrew,
yes,
please. For the
Don't
good of the
be
community.
Bad. All right, we're going to put that down. And
I
think all these fellas can go down. And then, if I do get Marnie, is 2 Jirachi really needed?
No.
You're not knocking out. Nope. Nope. So we're going to pinch that one, and I am going to put that there.
Sure.
And we're going to pass.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll get a Jirachi of ourselves. Go ahead and attach an escape board. Again, I just don't want to get like Marnied or anything like that, so we'll just play that down. I'll play an Aurora Energy and discard a metal.
We are getting so much better at playing the Aurora Energy.
And then I'm going to go ahead and intrepid. It's a brain thing.
It is a brain thing.
It's a brain thing.
The muscle memory feels so wrong.
1.
Yep.
A 2. A 3.
All right, now this is my time to shine. Let's see if I woke up. I don't think I flipped either of the times.
Okay.
Tails and heads.
You are awake.
Draw for turn. So here, I'm going to use the Giant Hearth first, and I'm not going to put a second energy into the discard pile off the Giant Hearth. We're just going to get the 1 Espeon Deoxys, and I'm looking for a Welder. I also don't have the Charizard GX, yet. So there are some key things we're missing. But I'm keeping the Fire Energy in my hand.
What do you have in the rest of your hand?
It's
like, do you have another...
Okay. No, we ain't doing that. Okay. So we have to Stellar Wish for it. Yeah. 2,
I almost wonder if you save the Giant Heart. But
4, 5. I'm cool with it.
Okay.
I think. And then...
you could always... Turbo Strike is also just...
Well, that's just what I'm going to do.
Decent.
Yeah,
right.
I'm just going to... It's
looking
like a Turbo Strike.
And Turbo Strike, that also feels
It's looking
very
like
fun.
a Turbo Strike country. We got Acrobike. Well. So we attach here. And I think that we probably are just data changing this hand.
Yes, I would recommend
2 fire to the discard pile. That's fine because we can Turbo Strike for more too. So I don't think that I put any of these other cards down, to be honest. Yeah, they just all could go. Yeah, we see 6 new ones.
Yeah. Mewtwo feels just such like a glass cannon deck where you're just trying to draw as much as you want all the time. Dedenne every single turn.
Yep.
Try to maximize that card hand advantage.
Yes, for sure. We still have not Weldered yet, but it's cool. I mean, the Turbo Strike Galio is going to be able to do its job and at least allow me to get like sizable number of energy into play.
Sure.
So I do appreciate that. And then you get to GX, then I have to knock out the ADP. Then I have to hope that you can't get
2 Zacian.
2 Zacian or Zacian and Zapdos.
Or Zacian and Zapdos on the Jirachi.
I know. All right,
we'll see if we can make that play happen.
Retreat into the Mewtwo, and we do have. I don't think it's worth it to try to catch her up your Jirachi. I think I'm just going to slug into the Arceus Dialga Palkia.
And I wouldn't put him on the Dedenne, I don't think.
Oh, that's Mewtwo's rare. I just like he's a rainbow rare. I don't know.
No, it's interesting. Yeah. It's interesting that you would. Yeah. Cool.
I think I go for the hit there because I'm not like.
Well, because if you flip on or if you knock out the Jirachi, then you take out the ADP with the Charizard GX next turn, and then you take out 1 Zacian
per game.
Yeah. So I do think it is correct.
All right, I'll try. I'll attempt. Yeah, we'll go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
I do believe that's correct because then you one-shot the ADP.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. So then we'll turbo.
And then you only need to go through 1 Zacian, so that means
the math checks out there.
Yeah.
Now I don't have Welder in my hand, so I wasn't like super confident that I'm going to be able to knock out this ADP this turn.
Okay, well maybe that's
cool.
a different thing.
It's cool. It's cool.
Because
now it's 3 catchers down too. So I'm like a little bit sketched out by that.
Well,
gotta have faith.
But you can't.
We'll get there. I've got a Dedenne and a Giant Hearth. We're gonna get there.
Oh yeah, you're chilling.
Yeah, we're totally chilling. Yeah, totally chilling.
You're fine. Okay, so we will quick ball. Discard that.
Yes.
Go ahead and look for. I don't know, man. What do I even want at this point? Seriously, what do I even want?
Another Jirachi.
Another Jirachi, maybe. A Zapdos.
Actually, just Zapdos.
Yeah. So probably just getting the Zapdos here. Man, this feels. I feel so far behind. You haven't played a Welder, but I still feel extremely far behind. Again, I think the catcher flip was correct because then you just need to go through a tag team and 1V, and I think you can do that.
Right.
You know, I think the deck is very capable of doing that.
For sure. No, I agree. Now that I'm kind of looking at it like that, like for sure, yeah, I have to like.
It just lessens the turn count by 1.
Yeah, I have to hope that I just get the Charizard GX on the ADP.
And you need to take prize as well.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Was it a good one?
Was it a Welder? It was a Welder. Let's go. Oh wait, it was a Welder.
Incoming.
Let's go. All right, I'll shuffle my hand. Put it to the bottom. And draw.
All right, 4,
3, 4, 5. 5. And we will Metal Saucer.
Sure.
Okay, that goes there. Ooh, yeah, and GX.
Sure.
So if you can knock this out, I think I lose.
That's the hope.
Yep.
Oh, well. I think my Charizard GX is not in the discard pile yet.
You need
had it. In that
you
last
do need
hand.
it. Yep.
I had it. Yeah, I had it in that last hand.
You need like Cherish Ball or something.
Oh, chill. All right, so we need to. Giant Heart. No, Giant Heart is actually an out to discard again, so I cannot Giant Heart. So we need to Acrobite first.
Okay.
Now I can afford to Giant Hearth away the Reshiram Charizard because I have another way to. Well, I know the Charizard GX is on the bottom of my deck as well.
Sure. Yep.
Ah. Well, there's certainly not a lot of fire left.
Oh, only 1. What did you prize?
A ton.
1, 2, 3. You prize 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless one's in your hand.
Nope.
I gotcha.
Prize 2.
All right.
That's
so
cool.
you need the Aurora.
I have it.
You're already okay. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna Welder to the active
for sure.
And I just need to find a Cherish Ball.
Cherish Ball.
And I'll be able to get
it.
Yep. So 1, 2. Oh geez, chats. Oh geez. All right. Did not find any way to do things. Okay.
Good bursting burn.
You can bursting burn. No, why don't you bursting burn, my guy? All right, so we're looking like we got a Flare Strike. You know, we got a bunch of different options. You put the Charizard on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I can Venom Shot, I suppose.
Okay.
But I know that I'm out of Fire Energy at this point, so I need to Turbo Strike.
You can Turbo Strike. I think that's fine.
I think Turbo Striking. I mean, I hate to move this thing out of the active for you, so I would like to just keep this thing in the active. Seems ideal. And then I guess at this point, it's not worth putting any more energy on the active. So,
yep,
I'll just attach this here.
I like that.
And we're just gonna Turbo Strike for 120. Unfortunately, I have a catcher again, but again,
I don't think
it's actually.
I mean, the other thing. Well, hold on.
What?
Because you have the Reshiram Charizard in the discard. So what you could do is Turbo Flare Strike.
Oh yeah,
onto the Zacian V.
I forgot he doesn't have a pan on him. Okay,
so he doesn't have a pan.
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, you shoot your shot. And bust a card.
Yep. Yep.
So then we're gonna go. Oh yeah. I forgot he doesn't have a pan on him. I was thinking to myself like Turbo Strike never gets there, but it actually does here. So we'll Turbo Strike for knockout.
Yep. Just go there. Cycle. I'm glad we found that route. That was
for sure. No, that makes way more sense. Yes.
Very important.
No, it helps being able to talk through the plays with you. I haven't played a lot of Mewtwo decks.
Right. I know. It's not one of your.
No, it's
not one of your boys.
Not in my wheelhouse, as you would say. Yeah. No. Unlike Whimsicott and Pikarom. Those are in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. So I just need to whip up. I guess another Zacian, but it just with this hand. I need to like draw into two like a Dedenne out and a Zacian out, so I'll go ahead and Cynthia and Caitlyn. That's the only supporter that I have. I'll take back up Marnie, and I'll draw 3. So we get that. That's not... Yeah, these are just not it. These are not the cards. Okay. So go here with an Aurora Energy, and I'll discard a Guzma and Hala.
What's exciting about this route...
Shrine of Punishment.
That I like.
I don't... Maybe that's not correct. I will not play that yet.
Is that even if you don't have anything going, you could potentially take 2 prizes on the...
That's true.
Jirachi.
That's true. But I don't even have the catcher.
You don't have the catcher.
I just have to do 110.
Ooh.
But I can't leave this in the active. So
No,
it's like I might as
right.
well bring up something and do something.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay. 110. And I'll draw. Now, this is feeling much better for us. I'm feeling like we're probably fine, though. I think
but you are
all
down.
4 catchers.
Yes.
Yeah. So, for this situation, I think that we're probably just best off retreating into my other Mewtwo and turbo striking to my bench. This Mewtwo, and kind of put ourselves in a situation where I have a bunch of options to try and end this game.
Yeah, it feels bad to leave the ADP up. I could have great catchered up like a Dedenne on the bench, but that feels very incorrect because I know all you need to do is get
Giant
the Charizard GX, and then you just blow me up for 3 prizes.
Right.
So
that's fine. I've got no fires left in the deck, so I am kind of just locked into doing what I'm doing. I got 1 fire in the discard pile. I think I just retreat and turbo strike with a new one, so that you don't just clean me up for 4 prizes here with your ADP.
Unless you have an Aurora in hand, right?
I do. I could get 4 energy on both, which actually seems like
correct.
an invincible board.
I think
that is correct. You're right.
You don't need to worry about.
Yep. I don't need to worry about preserving the prizes. So we're gonna go here, discarding the Naganadel,
sure,
and then we just turbo strike the active.
Absolutely.
For knockout. Yep. We get the 1 fire energy from the discard pile here, and then that's totally fine.
I'll draw a turn. Yeah, this is just not the hand. It's not the hand. We'll play the Shrine at this point. Doesn't really matter.
Right.
I can't do anything. I can't do enough. I can't do anything. What I can do is go there. I can play a Marnie.
Yeah, you can't really stop this. I mean, it's just checkmate board at this point. I think, because even if you put up a Zacian, I can KO that with the GX from Charizard as well.
Yep, absolutely.
So
we'll go there with the Dedenne.
And I can Venom Shot that for game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing
literally
to do.
nothing.
Yeah, well played.
All right, we'll go to game 3. And the Mewtwo deck did kind of more or less do its thing that game, which was good. We prized a couple fire there, so that was kind of tough. But the Turbo Strike still extremely good. You were starting out with 2 copies of that in this deck, and I think that's fair. And it's not unprecedented either, as far as taking a route.
Well, I think that the 2 Turbo Strike make a little bit more sense when you don't get that advantage of being able to play Welder on your first turn.
Right.
So you're trying to kind of make up the energy attachments that you lost.
For sure.
So maybe 2 Turbo Strike becomes the norm. We currently only play 1 in there, but that's definitely something to consider.
Right. And we were looking at last night. You weren't running Mega Lopunny yesterday.
I was not. Well, right.
I think that
the Mega Lopunny that just swings the Pikarom
matchup like right into like even. Very close. Without the Mega Lopunny, I think Pikarom has like a definite edge.
Yep.
But with Mega Lopunny, it's like the decks are really going toe to toe.
Sure.
Which is for a 1 card, sure. That just makes a lot of sense.
So we saw in that last game, you didn't. It wasn't too hot, but I kind of bricked the first game. I ran pretty much as expected. You kind of bricked.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens in this third one. I'll go first and try to do what I did in that first game, which was just to get an attachment down in an ADP, draw some prioritization.
For sure. And thanks so much, Joshua Carnell, for those kind words. Says having JW and Andrew playing together is cool. A couple of regional champs who know a whole bunch. Thanks for the
3 regionals combined.
Wow. Another opportunity for JW to mention that he's got 1 more than me.
No. No, that's not what I was trying to say.
Oh, not at all. Yes, history remembers winners, JW.
That's right.
All right. I'll draw our 7. Would you like? You're going first.
I will go first.
Okay. And I wish I could start Solgaleo. Alas, you cannot.
All right. Well, good luck and also have fun. This is for who is the better man.
This is for everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or I guess if it, if Zacian ADP wins both ways, then yeah, Zacian ADP is just the better deck.
Maybe. Geez, so I have this hand with energy in it, and I also have Dedenne. So I'm trying to decide Stellar Wish first or not. I think we're just gonna go with the Dedenne change.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
I would agree with that. Seeing that hand,
but like it just.
I mean, but seeing that hand, you had to do it
so.
first. Yes.
I think so.
Getting metal into the discard is not bad.
Stellar Wish. Yeah, but we don't get the energy attachment to the ADP. And yeah, we don't have a Zacian down either. That's not
ideal.
Good.
No.
This is not good, chat. This is not good. All right, so we'll take the Guzma Hala.
If only you could take that Zacian off the Stellar Wish.
I know.
Cannot.
I know. Take the Guzma Hala. That can get me an attachment, you know, next turn. I think we'll just keep the hand. I feel like there's no point in playing down the ADP. I don't want it to get gusted and like bursting burn, right?
Sure.
We've learned that from the last matchups. That feels just really bad. I think I will play the Zapdos.
There he is.
But that's going to be a pass for me, dog.
All
I'll flip
right.
for sleep.
Hate to see it. We're going to get things kicked off now. Something we talked about last night with this deck in particular is that you were playing 3 Dedenne yesterday on stream, and you decided that you wanted to kick it up to 4 Dedenne.
I did.
And on stream, we have got a huge donation here from Abyssal Wolf. 8 Tier 1 subs to the channel. Abyssal Wolf has gifted 190 subs to the channel total. Thank you so much, Abyssal, for the love there. Let's get some hype going in the chat for Abyssal Wolf. Thank you so much for the generosity. We're going to go get ourselves one of your nice rainbow rare.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are shuffling with the creasing. With the
riffle. The riffle. Oh, do you not riffle?
No, I do not.
Oh, well, I will stop.
That's okay.
I will stop. Did we damage him?
Okay, I'm sure that's fine.
Still
he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
All right, hey, I'll stop riffling.
Yeah, I just didn't realize until you said the nice rainbow rare, and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have a nice rainbow rare, and what are you doing to it, Andrew? I didn't realize you weren't one of us, JW. All right.
Oh, okay, one of those things.
Huh? Yes, I will data change and draw 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have got. Ooh, not fantastic draws there off of that, but it's fine. I will switch into Jirachi. And we're getting a little bit of a slower start as well. I can Cherish Ball. Actually,
you might.
I'm going to hold off. Yeah, I will hold off. Yeah, we're Stellar Wish first. Because, we might just be going for the... you know what? If this Marshadow was a stadium, I've got.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
It might be correct.
Yeah, I think the Marshadow.
I mean, we're in kind of this little metagame of just having pre-planned decks out. So we know the list, we know everything.
Yeah.
The 4th stadium would be better than the Marshadow in this case.
Yes.
But I don't know if you take that out for a tournament. Obviously, Power Plant is seeing less play, but
not 0.
Not 0.
For sure. So we've got that, and I feel like I can safely just bench this Marshadow too, and we're just going to pass to you. I mean, you're getting a slow start, so I don't really care. It's fine. You didn't even get an energy on your ADP turn 1, so we're chilling here.
You are chilling.
And thank you so much again, Abyssal Wolf, for those busted, gifted subs and for supporting the channel. Thank you guys all so much for the love this week, getting things started. We actually only have 45 sub points remaining until our next emote slot. I never even thought that it would be even remotely possible to be even remotely within striking distance of that next emote slot, but we do have 45 subs remaining until we get there. So that is pretty hype, and thank you so much, Abyssal, for taking a nice bite out of that. Appreciate you.
All right, very good.
Did I draw 5 with the Dedenne? No way.
You had this.
I Stellar Wished into that. No. No, no way. I drew 5 with Dedenne. Well, we're here now, so
okay.
I'm
Are we playing it?
No, yeah. It's all.
So I'll take these 3.
Yeah.
I'll take these 3. I'll Stellar Wish. Very good. All right. Finally, see a quick ball. We're gonna use it. I would like to get rid of your active with the escape board. That always like giving you an extra Jirachi. So I would think about Phioning, but given this hand, I think quick balling away the Phione is correct. I just have 2 things.
Did I definitely draw 5 off it? Well, yeah. I think I'm used to Marnieing at this point. I think my muscle memory is telling me Marnie now.
Yeah.
When
well, right, and it's like Aurora Energy is telling you quick ball.
I know it's really hard. Yeah. But I don't know. Well, I think because I drew the Jirachi, I drew the Switch.
So play Aurora Energy.
Yeah, I'll try to piece this back together.
Okay.
See, I drew Jirachis for 1, 2, 3, 4.
We
5.
do potentially have a knockout.
I did draw 5.
I feel like
I did draw 5.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I might have changed the whole game, but
maybe.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
sometimes you forget to draw a card.
We could have potentially Brave Bladed. That feels so bad before the Altered Creation and also before the Mewtwo. So, oh gosh. This hand, we will just Intrepid Sword.
Sure. I'll flip to see if I wake up. Let's draw for turn.
And I will flip to see if I wake up. Tails, I do not.
And I've got 2 fire in the discard pile. That's cool at this point. I don't actually. Well, I've got the Marshadow, but I don't necessarily want to, day change. I mean, because I kind of have this down now. Mm-hmm. So I think I will just.
You can get rid of that pretty easily.
Pretty easily, but.
I mean, you would need to bump your own stadium.
Yeah, I need to bump my own stadium, which is fine. So I guess we could just go for it. Cherish Ball. And you're not really doing anything.
You're right. I am turned behind.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think I'm probably fine.
It's probably the worst that I've seen this deck kind of perform in these last 2 games.
It happens. I mean, it's an ADP deck.
Sure.
Like you're gonna, sometimes you're not gonna get that turn 2 Alter Creation GX.
Sure.
We're gonna attach to the Mewtwo Mew and then data change this hand, discard the Naganada, I'll draw 6. Cool. And then I'm gonna get a Cherish Ball. I'm going to play the Cherish Ball.
Okay.
And get myself another Mewtwo.
Very good. You need a stadium to play it, obviously. But
I do. Yes, I do. And then I'm going to Stellar Wish.
Okay.
Huh. Tough. Got the Welder, but no fire. I think I actually just keep the Welder in my hand.
Okay.
And I feel like, I guess accelerating 2 energy onto like the Marshadow feels so silly.
Accelerating 2 energy is not bad because you can Bullcephalon on it later. It's not great. It's not bad.
It's not like ideal. But I'm not really feeling super threatened by you this next turn.
Oh yeah, you should be.
The alternative, I don't have like a lot of cards that I need in order to make this next play happen, but I have like enough of them that I feel like I've got the Welder. All I need is like a fire or something off the top, or a switch even like. Or the stadium, so I feel like accelerating you're fine. Onto the Marshadow is cool because then at least I can pitch them back if I need to. I feel like that's better than Dedenne.
Okay.
Right? I mean, because that way I can get them back out of play easier than if they go here. So yeah, we'll Turbo Strike. Oh, not there. Here. Yeah, thank you. I don't know.
So we'll bring up Dedenne.
Sure.
This is just all going very wrong. Very wrong. We'll quick ball. A quick ball. And well, okay. I'm gonna take this escape board back.
You're fine.
I'm realizing here, just with the hand that I have, that Jirachi is the correct play, so we obviously...
You have a switch?
I do have a switch,
No.
so it's just better. I mean, I could just retreat into Jirachi and then switch, right? But obviously, you
You want to switch.
You want the escape board on the
For
Jirachi.
sure.
So we'll go not be bad. Do that. I'll play a Metal Saucer. We'll play a switch here. And Stellar Wish.
Sure.
All right. Last card. Let's go.
You got research. Very good.
I do.
So I assume we're going in.
We're going to go in.
Cards. I will say it feels bad to not be part of the bandwagon playing that card. Over here is the Mewtwo deck.
You're right.
That feels horrible. Like
right.
You could just ship your whole hand and draw 7 cards.
Well,
I have to put a Dedenne on the bench.
I mean, there might be a scenario that Welder isn't the best supporter in the Mewtwo deck. Where, like, I was thinking about this last night too, is like Turbo Strike is so strong.
Yeah.
That maybe there's a kind of thing where you're playing a Mewtwo deck that is trying to go for the turn 1 Turbo Strike. You play Welders, but it's not like the Acro Bikes are.
Maybe it's like you play it with Psychic Energies and, it's got Gengar and Mimikyu in it. And
I don't know.
And the Malamars, because, why Turbo Strike when you can just charge them up from the bench?
That's true.
You feel me?
Okay. So, I just really don't want to give you the Shrine, but
Why?
Because I don't want you to pop the Marshadow.
I
think I will.
Sure.
And then we'll Professor's Research. 5, 6, and 7. All right, so there's just a ton of energy. Go ahead here. Attach the Frying Pan here. Good. And then we'll use our GX.
Sure.
Try to claw back into this game.
10 everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And drop for 2. Cool. So, yeah, we're just going to throw that Stadium out of there.
Okay.
Bench Mewtwo. Weakness Guard Energy.
Mm-hmm.
To retreats.
Yep.
And feel like at this point, my goal is to knock out the Arceus Palkia and the Zacian per game. Right. So I just need to kind of put some pressure on this Arceus Palkia. If I knock out the Jirachi, it literally doesn't help my win condition at all.
Right.
So, we're just going to go Turbo Strike there.
Okay.
And put 2 energy here.
1/1.
Yep.
All right. Alrighty then. We do have a switch.
Yep.
Do that. We do have an Aurora Energy. Is it better or worse to play? I don't know. Play the Aurora. Go ahead and tag call here. I'm just looking to thin the deck. I don't think I have an ADP left. I don't even think I have tag call supporters, but we'll give it a look.
There's not many of them.
It does not appear. The last thing I will check is for the Metal Saucers. I do have 2 remaining. So I'm going to look to hit those off of this Magnolia and Stellar Wish. I mean, other than that, it's kind of looking a little suspect because if you're able to knock out the Zacian...
There's just no stamps in this version of the deck either, right?
There are. No, there are 2.
Oh, there's 2. Okay, cool. So I got some stamps.
And then, Frying Pan can't be attached to anything.
Yep.
So then we'll Professor's Research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. Okay. And then we'll Stellar Wish.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What you got going on there, JW?
How many cards do you have?
I've got 7.
7.
Not a single saucer? What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? There's 2 saucers left in 8 cards.
What are you doing? You're doing it wrong. You were supposed to saucer there.
I was supposed to saucer.
And then it's just a layup from there.
I know. You're so correct. Oh, my word.
I still think you have time, though. I honestly still think you're fine. You pass with a non-GX active, or, Zapdos, or Jirachi. Don't even attach to it.
Right.
And
I already
told you, you know, if I take a non-GX, that doesn't help my path to win this game at all.
You're right.
So what I would have to do is hit
the Gust.
Gusts, and then also announce a big attack without...
Right.
I don't have fire in my hand. This is kind of a constant theme of this deck. I have Welder but no fire again.
So a quick ball.
Yeah.
Just spinning the deck again. We get a Zacian. And go here. We've already Stellar Wished. I think I do retreat into Zapdos given my hand.
Yep. And you just use dog.
I think I'll use the other dog.
That's fine. Yeah.
Put another dog on the bench. Use the other dog.
Yep.
Because I know I just have a ton of energy. We missed it all early, and now we're getting it all late. Yeah. So I use the other dog and Intrepid Sword.
Exactly. And you kind of just you're gonna get to build up your 4 position a little stronger. Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. So this is a big turn for me for sure. Now this ADP has what 150 hit points left. Mega Lopunny, I guess, actually does enough to knock it out. Yeah, it does 180. Yeah. So that's kind of feeling like our route.
You need to hit the heads.
So I need to hit the heads here. Yeah, so we've got Pokemon Catcher. Oh, yeah. Bring them up. Always. And then we are going to actually Welder to the active and draw.
And if you can attach another one here.
I got it.
Very good.
Yeah, this is basically
very good.
Aurora Energy, discard the Charizard.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Yes, putting ourselves in a situation where we're like, you know, one card from a guaranteed win con. Yeah, so we'll knock out that with Jumping Balloon.
You get to take
3 prizes. Yes, that was a crucial whiff for you last turn.
That was pretty bad. Yeah. I had 2 Metal Saucers left and 8 cards. We saw, what, 12?
Yeah.
Right? So
I mean,
we saw
that's
more than
absurd,
half.
Right.
You know, just happens. Happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us.
Thank you so much, Carter J, for the Twitch Prime sub. And Pedro is wondering, hey guys, what is the Zapdos for? So Pedro, hear me out. The Zapdos has actually won 1 game on stream already. And the reason for the Zapdos is once, usually you use Ultra Creation GX, then you take 4 prizes with Zacian V. Zapdos is just there to clean up a Jirachi for game.
Now, hilariously, I still have an out to win this, right? So I'm going to Marnie, and I'm actually going
for the Jirachi first. Yes. Yeah.
Because then you have the Gust.
And I don't have Naganadel GX down? Right. I do.
Oh, you do have Naganadel. So well, okay.
Yeah,
so even so,
energy, but still,
and energy still wins you the game.
And energy still wins me the game, but you could potentially the Zapdos just gives you an option to further.
But you don't get the draw off the.
Yes, to further disrupt the prize trade. Gives you an option to also just for 1 energy.
You're shuffling your hand into your deck, but that's okay because I'm gonna reset.
Oh, I thought you were stamping me. Yeah.
No, I said Marnie.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for stamp, but it doesn't matter because I was gonna stamp you.
Found the stamp.
I was gonna stamp you anyway.
Very good.
So then we'll Pokemon Catcher.
Yeah.
We hit Tails.
Did hit Tails, yes.
Very good. So you get 2.
Yes.
Stellar Wish. This is correct, I think, to grab. So we'll take that. I'm a Sleepy.
Yeah.
And then we just hit you with Brave Blade. That's it. That's all we got. And you got the energy?
We got the energy.
Well played.
Yeah. Yeah, so JW, man. I mean...
Well, I was kind of, yeah.
1 on this side, 1 on that side. No, this matchup feels super close.
I don't know what I could have done.
I don't know what more I could have done. I was a sack when I played against you on that side.
Oh,
and
my
I used Professor's Research into like a big, thick deck.
Yeah.
And hit my final 2 saucers.
Unbelievable. And then
you are in the smallest deck. In the absolutely smallest deck and couldn't get the 1 you needed. That would have surely shored up that game, I think.
I would have won.
Yeah, you would have won. You would have definitely won.
It just
there was really not a lot I could do. That turn was I was on a multiple turn clock. If you take that, then you just need the 1 more knockout for game, and I think you for sure would have been able to build it up. So
hey, that's how it goes.
Yes, good series. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video, sub the channel, ring that bell, check out JW's channel.
FlexDaddyRighteous.
Yes, on Twitch and YouTube, right?
That's right.
Yes, where we both stream. Most weekdays, I stream every weekday. JW's like most every weekday.
Yeah, we're about to 3 now.
Yeah, about to 3. All right, yeah. JW streams a lot too, and it's got an awesome channel and following going on. Also, make sure to check out fullgripgames.com for all your PTCGO codes. Those are on fullgripcodes.com. Fullgripgames.com has got all of Sword and Shield singles available